is there a mouse?
I don't know.
So it doesn't even go to this computer. I'm not going to be able to find that later. All right.
Okay.
So, episode 1.
Episode
Here
one.
we are.
Here we
Episode
go.
1. So why are we doing this, Megan?
This is what quarantine has done to us, even though neither of us are.
That's true. Both of us have broke quarantine. But
Not
I
like
don't
a lot.
recommend
Not like
that.
super
We
bad.
break quarantine to see each other and to get groceries. That's about
that's it.
so we're still good people.
Yeah.
That's all
We haven't like
maybe.
probably not. But yeah, this just seemed like a really fun thing to do. We both like to talk a lot, so.
That's true. I almost lost my voice earlier because I was talking to you so much. All right. So what have you been up to? What's the?
So like a lot of farm tours, obviously, but also TikTok is taking over my life. I know you're too old
Can't
to
relate
really
to
get
that,
into
no.
that, but
I
us young
refuse.
kids, we know what we're talking about. It's a lot. I was on it the other day for like 3 hours at nighttime, and I was like, okay, this is the last one I'm gonna watch. It's addictive, but I've been doing a lot of that.
I've been playing Grand Theft Auto like nonstop for 3 days. So yeah, need a
We're
shower.
both really
All right. So
Okay.
basically, from what I understand, is I'm Sam. This is Megan. Vanessa might be joining us if we can ever get phone calls to work on this because she's actually in quarantine and can't leave to come here to record. So what we're doing is basically any topics we get, we're just going to come up with as much BS as we can and
Yeah.
give you information. So what was our topic today?
Candle reviews, which went. Oh,
Who gave
shout
you-
out to Louisa from Connecticut. Yeah, she just put candle reviews. That was it, and we kind of really took it and ran with it. And
It's
I
terrifying.
feel like it's like such a wormhole you wouldn't expect. Yeah.
So, candle reviews. The first question is who the heck reviews a candle? Like,
Yeah, Karen's for sure.
Karen's, Susan's,
for sure. Susan's, yeah.
obviously Liz's, from what we've learned.
Liz's, yeah.
A quote from the great Aaron R. is, people who review candles are the same people are the same people who ask their teachers if they had homework. They're just that crappy of people. Poople. They're just that crappy poople people.
It's almost like wine snobs in
Yes,
a way. Like
it-
the
honestly-
way that they get into it is like, oh my goodness.
They're so like nitpicky about everything. I read a review that was like, it broke it down to like the person had like different like, I don't know what you want to call it, accents. Like every little like the first thing you smelled was this, and this, and then the second thing you smelled was this, and it broke it down to like 10 different categories. And I love candles, but not that much.
Oh, just for reference, these are our Dollar General candles, so we know what we're talking about for sure.
Yeah. So the first review I found is for a Cocoa D'Or candle. Is that what that says? It's Winter Jasmine is the smell, and the first review that I came across was Patricia, 3-star review, and the title was Hawaiian Scent, and Patricia said it's like peach mixed with a little of that Hawaiian scent that is popular, but I don't like it.
She doesn't like the mainstream.
Roxana also had a 3-star review, 3 out of 5. Confused. I liked the information about them being made in Italy, not happy knowing that they were boxed in Chinese and Korean. So now I'm wondering if they're not Italian, but other. Don't want to support those nations with my hard-earned money. Well, what is it? Roxana. You need to settle down. It's just rude, honestly.
A little bit racist, maybe.
Maybe a little bit. All right, so our next review, if I can find it, is Homesick Candles. They are candles that are specified to your state. So you have Texas, California, I think Wisconsin had one, New York, not Wisconsin, Texas smelled great, apparently. They have 110-hour burn time. It's a 3-wick, $59.95. Our first review is from James. Actually, this is the only review I have for this one. 5-star. Not what I was expecting. Buyer beware. While a great smelling candle, the New York City candle smells nothing like the garbage and piss-filled streets of New York City. When feeling homesick, I need to go back to burning champagne-soaked bagel bites in the microwave. Perfectly recreating the Lower West Side. Otherwise, a great product. Alrighty then.
He's got a fair point. He really does.
Alright, pumpkin spice. I had to throw this one in there because pumpkin spice bothers me.
What? Wait a second, we have to talk about this.
Okay, so I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't know what the hype is. You're a white girl. That's the problem.
Maybe it is.
A basic white girl.
I'm not that basic.
Okay, so I'm sorry. So, Max, there was a lot of bad reviews, so I just took 2 out of this candle. Max said, not much for smell. Attractive, but little smell. Will not buy again. 2-star review. Yeah, I don't...
What does attractive mean?
It's a 3-wick, so I don't know. But then, after reading like 50 bad reviews, like all like 1-2 stars, I came across this one. 5-star review from an Amazon customer. The caption is, didn't burn my eyes. And the only thing he said is, smells great. So, honestly, I would buy this product. I think it's 3 out of 5 stars. Smells great. Do you want to do this one? This is the expensive one I found.
Okay. Okay, so this candle, Nest Fragrances...
Bamboo luxury candle.
I could not think what bamboo was. Okay, luxury candle. It's $214.
For a candle.
For a candle. I don't know who would buy this, but apparently someone did. Okay,
That's the name, though.
This is from Funky Fresh, and his comment says, "Men, listen." This is 2 stars, 2-star review. It says, "It's an overpriced candle. Don't let the wife talk you into it."
I 100% support that.
But like, who would? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that someone would buy $200 a candle.
Okay, and believe it or not, that's the last of the reviews we have because candle shopping is a little dry, at least from what I've found. Like, when you read through thousands of reviews for candles, you just want to die. So, the next... Would you answer the ad?
No, I'm going to go to this part.
Okay, so the next section is the dark hole of which is the internet. So, doing these reviews, we stumbled into some stuff we probably shouldn't have ever stumbled into. So, Megan.
So, your stuff is a lot darker, but, so... The candle reviewing does not just go on like specific products. It is a whole thing on YouTube, of course, because there's like things on YouTube for every kind of person. So the one I listened to this one lady, she was talking about she got multiple candles from I think Bath and Body Works for Candle Day, which is December 1st. Which is
hold on, I'm gonna write that on my calendar.
I'm pretty sure they have some sort of massive sale, and she bought a bunch of candles.
I don't know where a pen is. Alright, I'll get it later. It's fine.
But this lady had 2 of probably my favorite quotes, and the first is, "I want my candles to punch me in the face." So she's an interesting woman, and then she also said that some of the smells were almost offensive, which I think she just meant to say that they were strong. I don't know why that would be offensive. She talked about cold sniff.
What? What is that?
Which I'm not exactly sure she didn't specify. I think it's when you have a candle and before you burn it, it's you.
Oh,
do
that
a
would make
cold
sense.
sniff.
I do that every time I go shopping for candles, to be honest.
So she did reviews just based a bunch of them. I mean, I think she burned maybe one of them, but the rest were just cold sniff reviews.
But I don't think that's fair because from all the stuff I read,
Yeah.
even like a candle can smell good before you light it, but then after you light it, it's a completely different smell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know if that was a fair assessment on her part.
Who was that?
That was Liz, I think.
I'm gonna leave a review.
Go comment on her post. Also,
Liz is wrong.
and she also talks about she says she's reviewing the candles, and she says she wants to make a note of what candles have amber notes in them. And this just like takes me back to the fact that this is like wine tasting, like how serious these people are about this.
Well, first off, who has that many candles that they have to go through their house and write down how many amber smelling, what is amber? Like, what does that smell like?
I don't know. But here's my how many candles I think she has. So she has 6 videos that she's posted in the last 2 months. They're all about 10 minutes long. And most of them she's doing 5 or 6 candles. So this lady must have 30 plus candles in her home. And what I thought was most shocking about this is that her husband is like in on it, like on this addiction that she has. Because they were talking about how they were like matching candle scents. And I'm like, there's someone out there. There's someone there for everyone.
Her husband got the candle and put it in the closet, and she was like sneaking in to smell his candle.
Every day, she said, like every day for like a week. She snuck in to smell his candle.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So that's Liz. She wasn't that crazy. It's just an interesting niche to have. Now I'm going to talk about Karen. Her name isn't actually Karen, but
we're going to call it
she
Karen.
Screamed Karen. So she posted this video 7 years ago. This isn't actually about candles specifically. It's more about Bath and Body Works.
Bad customer service.
Bad customer service. She's very upset. This was 7 years ago. I think this might have been viral like at its time because there was a bunch of response videos to it and it had like a lot of views. So this is an angry Midwestern mother. She's from Wisconsin. And she was hell bent on getting these 2 candles, and she called 4 stores every day for a week trying to find this candle. And she said to one of the ladies, she said, "If I'm harassing you, please let me know." Which is the most passive-aggressive Midwestern thing I've ever heard. Oh. And throughout the video, oh gosh, she's so fired up. She has to just keep pausing. She's like, oh my god. She's like, I just need to like take a second because I'm so worked up about this. And then
same though.
So anyway, the whole point of this video is she's just like going around Wisconsin all day trying to find these candles, and they tell her that she has the candles, and then they don't have the candles. She's talking to the manager, and her name was Jen, and Jen was trying to talk her down, and she's like, I have coupons, and she says, Jen, I have every single coupon that Bath and Body Works has. So she was not having it. And then at the end of the video, she says the most Karen thing ever, which is, I'm calling your district manager. That got me good.
Michael Scott.
And then she's just like, I'm telling him, Jen. I'm telling him. It was so funny. She was so mad. I mean, like, I understand a little bit of her frustration, but yeah. So that's my Karen and my Liz. Karen who's not actually Karen, but she seemed like one. So that's what I got. That's what I got.
Now I went down a way darker hole. I came across, so this started with me Googling, I was trying to find like forums where people just like candle lovers gather and talk about candles. And then I ended up coming across a candle love spell, which led me into more research. So I came across spellshelp.com, which started off with an automatic video that played super, super creepy, and I'll get back to that. I almost crapped myself. I had noise canceling headphones on and they were up all the way, and this video started and like called me out, and it was terrifying. But so the website claims to help your life, or help change your life. I'm sorry, help change your life and solve all your problems. Not really buying into it, but candle spells have been around since the invention of candles, believe it or not. Most spells are made using 1 to 2 candles, but no more than 3. If you get over 3, you're just asking for bad voodoo, which might actually be the proper term because this is pretty dark. To perform a complex ritual, you'll need at least 12 candles. And this is like black magic kind of stuff. Don't try those at home, especially if you're in the 1 to 2 candle phase. Do not jump to the 12 candle phase. Terrible idea.
Not for beginners.
That is not a good idea. It is not for beginners. So going back to the video, absolutely terrifying, very intense. Like it just like right in your face. It was posted in 2013. So I'm guessing that was probably the last time this guy updated his website. It looked that way. Austin M commented on it 2 years ago, and it said, if life has taught me anything, it is never trust a gypsy. I was approached by a gypsy a couple of years ago. Next thing you know, all my jewels are gone. Who just has jewels like on them? Now, if Google is correct, I need gypsy tears to reverse this curse and get my jewels back. Now, kids, he's talking about jewels. Jewels. Not jewels. What is it? Juuls?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know. So don't get your hopes up. He didn't. Okay. If there's anything I've learned from this so far is that candle people are kind of racist.
They are.
The second comment I came across was, why so dramatic? And I 100% agree with that comment. Why is that video so intense and dramatic? It scared the crap out of me. Okay, second source I found was witchescircle.com. And let me tell you, I learned a lot. So, different colored candles have different meanings. So, white is truth and purity. Red is love, health, sex, and strength. Green is money, luck, and fertility. Black is,
Yeah, red and green.
Oh.
And this one's white!
Luck. Our podcast and video series, it's going places. I gotta do the spell, so you gotta wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Black is discord, evil, negativity, and confusion. That's in the 12 candle stage. You don't go there. Brown is neutrality, uncertainty, and hesitation. I don't know why you'd want to spell for hesitation or uncertainty. I got enough of that in my life. Pink is love, morality, and honor. Purple is power, business progress, and ambition. Orange is attraction and stimulation. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Greenish yellow is jealousy, anger, and discord. Gray is neutrality, stalemate, and negativity. I don't know why. That must be like 12 candle stage again. Light blue is tranquility, patience, and health. And dark blue is depression and changeability. Yeah, never get into the dark blue. So the first spell listed on the website is a love spell. Apparently, now I watched a whole video that was like, I don't know, 10 minutes long on love spells, and this guy making a love spell, and he took like a red candle and poked holes in it and dipped like essential oils into it and all this. It was his special blend is what he called it, and he mixed herbs with it, and it was all sorts of stuff. But this just says a light candle. I tend to use a blessed white tea candle, not me, the people on the website, I'm not into this, and place it by a window on a still night. This is calling out to your love. All right. I mean, that's worth a shot. It's not too creepy, not too dark. Like,
Just a candle in the
just,
window.
but honestly, that's like a gateway drug. If you get into making love candles, I think you're going to be doing 12 candle magic by no time. So, the next one I found is cast a witch's luck candle spell.
That actually scared me when you
We have a luck candle right here. Okay. So it says,
spell.
oh wait, no, this is the wrong one. It says take an orange candle. We have a green, so it's not going to work. Probably for the best, honestly. But it says take an orange candle anointed with cinnamon oil, clove, and lotus oil? Lotus oil? I don't know. Light the candle and say 3 times, brimstone moon and witch's fire, candle light's brighten spell. Good luck shall I now acquire. Luck thy magic well. Midnight 12, the witch's hour. I sound like Lord Sidious is what I'm going for. Bring the luck I seek. By wax and wick, now work thy power, as these words I speak. Harming none, this spell is done. By law of 3, so mought it be. And you're supposed to say that 3 times, which I'm not going to do because I don't want that bad voodoo. But do this spell at midnight. Which really makes me think, like, what happens if you're not like me and you just start going down the steps? So you're like, all right, orange candles, cinnamon oil, lotus oil, cloves, and then you start doing it, and you're just going through the motions, and then you get to the end after doing it 3 times, and you're like, do this spell at midnight,
It's
and you
kind
just
of like a last
cold,
minute.
yeah, cold sweat, like, oh no, what have I just done? Like, what is gonna happen to me now? Like,
Yeah, that should definitely be the first thing that they said.
really, I feel like it should say right at the beginning, do this spell at midnight, and then give all the ingredients and steps.
But, and like, even though we're sitting here making fun of these, like, I'm not gonna mess with them.
Yeah, I'm not, no.
It could be
I'm not
real.
doing with this.
We're just not gonna find out.
I'm good. But that's all I got. I've got, yeah. That's all the notes I have. That's all I could find. We only worked on this for like half an hour, so.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I was scared to work on it more than half an hour.
To be on that website, you probably get like put on a watch
Oh my
list
gosh.
or something.
I'm sure I'm on a government watch list now. It was terrifying.
That's wild.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
No,
that voice though was.
It was
creepy.
so scary.
You're gonna wake up like to that voice.
I'm trying to think of what it said. It's like, your conscience brought you here, or something like that. It was the scariest thing I've ever listened to.
Don't mess with this stuff, kids.
Yeah. So stay safe. Wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer. Don't break quarantine. 6 feet apart. But then this is in the way, so
and it's too late.
Yeah, if one of us has it, we both have it, so we've accepted it. Oh, I don't know if we said the name of our podcast or this video series.
No, wait,
it's Masks Off.
Masks
you don't
off.
even know what it is. Masks Off. Masks.
Oh my god, it's gonna do
candles.
it.
The 12 candles. Okay, so Anna McNamara actually suggested the name, and we got a few suggestions, but that was the best by far. So thank you, Anna. And yeah, Masks Off. So if you have any ideas for more things you want to have us research and talk about, please hit us up, comment on our video or something, and we'll try to get it done. Yeah. Hopefully we'll have new equipment, and Vanessa will be able to call in, and we might be able to have guest speakers on and stuff like that. But
yeah, give us some ideas. That's about it. Okay, we're good.
Peace.
Don't put that in there. Don't do that. Your old showing.